you doing here?
I waited for you, Sam. I thought you were going to meet me.
I don't think we should see each other anymore, Emily.
Don't you, Sam?
Oh, I'm sorry. Who are these men?
Friends of mine.
You and Emily take quite a picture.
Well, that's a fake. Where'd you get this?
The point is, how are you going to get it?
We want $5,000 for the negative. You think you can blackmail me? You better think again.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Jacoby. I don't know this man. Who is he?
I said we'd like to find out. Found his body this morning.
Well, why ask me?
Well, I think the man is in town for the bowling tournament.
Well, there's lots of people in town for the bowling conclave.
Maybe somebody else knows him.
Lieutenant, I'm the chairman of the bowling conclave. I know practically every member.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Willie Workman with the purple sign not placed adjacent to the orange one. They clash.
What are you doing here?
Looking for a six-fingered bowling ball.
Not this morning, please.
You look unhappy, Lieutenant.
Well, I get a lot of people from out of town. Something always happens.
Like?
Murder. Found this guy's body down at the waterfront. A couple of complications.
Such as?
He wasn't killed there. Coroner's report doesn't indicate any drowning. Victim died of a skull fracture.
Who was he?
No identification. Probably a rooter or a bowler in the tournament.
Why, probably?
Well, he had this gold 10-pin stuck in his lapel. Pockets were empty, except for this.
So he was in the Bamboo Club.
Maybe. I gotta find somebody who remembers him.
Good luck.
Nothing to it. Out-of-towner, probably killed by another out-of-towner. Already I got it narrowed down to 4,000 suspects.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Could you tell me where I could find Eric Woolrich? Over there.
Will you, gentlemen that are working on the large banner, you've developed a sag in there. Would you pick up the WL? It's drooping. Thank you. Yes?
Mr. Woolrich?
Yes.
Peter Gunn.
Oh, how do you do, sir? Won't you sit down over here? Mr. Gunn, I like to think of myself as a useful man, and as a man who's willing to accept responsibility. Now, as chairman of this bowling conclave, I've given unstintingly of my time. I've had to make many bold decisions alone and unafraid every day. But my nights, Mr. Gunn, there's the rub.
How's that?
Well, at the end of the day, I find myself a lonely man in a strange town. I met a young lady. Well, not exactly a lady. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Well, night before last, I went up to her place. There were two men there. They had a camera and a tape recording machine.
Just what is it you want me to do?
Get the picture and the tape. I don't mind paying, but I won't let them bleed me forever. What is your fee, Mr. Gunn?
$1,000.
I'm prepared to pay it.
Just how did you get to this girl's place?
Well, she gave me a key, and I took a cab up there, and she joined me later.
What was the address?
227 West Polk Street.
What she looked like?
Oh, cute. Very cute. Long black hair. 25 or so.
What was her name?
Frances.
Francis. Last name?
I don't know, Mr. Gunn. We never got around to that. But you know how it is.
Yeah. I know how it is.
She rented the apartment last week, but she never came back. I don't know where she is. This is a French-type place, you know.
Oh, Mr. Gunn. The reason I called you and asked you to contact the lieutenant.
Well, sir. Well?
I believe I have uncovered some police business. I've been notified that Mr. Peterson's team, they're bowling right over there, are missing one of their members. Now, what do you think of that, sir?
I do believe you've uncovered some police business, Mr. Woolrich. Call Peterson.
Surely. Mr. Peterson. Oh, Mr. Peterson! Would you step over here for a minute, please?
Yes, Mr. Woolrich.
This is Lieutenant Jacoby of the police department. This is Mr. Peterson.
How do you do, sir?
Mr. Peterson, you recognize this picture?
Why, that looks like Sam Wallace. What happened to him? Is he dead? Why, we were out together last night.
Where?
Well, we had dinner, and then we went to a place called the Club Virginia.
And then the Bamboo Club.
No, I went right back to the hotel after that.
Can you prove that you were not at the Bamboo Club?
Well, I got back to the hotel around midnight, and I had a nightcap with some of the boys, and,
All right, Mr. Peterson. What do you know about Sam Wallace?
well, nothing much. He ran a store in Sioux City. Seemed like a very nice chap. He was a war hero, did some boxing or something. I don't know why anybody'd want to kill him.
Who said anyone did?
Well, you were insinuating that I did.
Thank you, Mr. Peterson. You can go back to your bowling now. My office. It's quiet there. Thank you, Mr. Woolrich.
Not at all.
You'll have your statement in a half hour. Statement. All right, Pete, what's your hunch?
Client of mine. Compromising situation. A girl, a camera, and a tape recorder.
Badge again?
Let's say the victim became indignant. Wouldn't sit still for blackmail.
Then they'd have to kill him.
Peterson said that Wallace was a former boxer, a war hero.
Maybe he tried something heroic.
Now, these out-of-towners are sitting ducks. They advertise themselves with their badges. Stranger in town, lonely.
Plausible. It's possible. Yeah, Jacoby. Hello, Teddy. No, I am not baffled. Newspaper, they'd love to print that. Look, Teddy, I told you, we just found the guy this morning. He's an out-of-towner. I have a couple of leads, and I'll let you know as soon as...
Hello, Teddy. This is Peter Gunn. Will you hold on a minute?
Give
You just sit down. Take it easy. Will you take it easy with Jacoby? Well, this is a tough case. Well, give him some time. He'll identify the guy. Baffled? Of course he's baffled. Just give him a little time, will you? Have a heart.
I've got the guy identified. What did you do that
Will
for?
you listen first and then holler later? Let him print that you're baffled. Whoever killed Wallace, let him think that he's home free. Maybe he'll hit again tonight.
Hit who?
Me. Get me one of those bowling badges.
How do you know the girl?
My client knows her.
Well, then I'll pick her up.
And prove what? That she goes to nightclubs?
All right. Let her pick you up, but I'm coming along.
No. You're not the type. You've got to have that certain air of innocence about you.
You're going to get killed.
You know, come to think of it, you are the type.
I'm ready to make my statement.
What statement?
I'm baffled.
I just had a practice game that won't quit. 248 with 7 strikes. Picked up 2 splits. Just like that ball had I. Hey, all you bowlers, come on up the bar and have a drink on me. Everybody, come on.
Lady, we don't allow any females in here without an escort.
I'm meeting a gentleman.
Oh, come on.
He'll be along any minute.
What gentleman?
Why, me? Say, I thought you'd never show up.
It was very gallant of you.
Oh, that wasn't anything. Are you meeting somebody?
Well, if he doesn't show up in 1 minute.
That make you free?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Say, you city girls, I don't know, you're different. Just different. Could I buy you a drink? I'd consider it an honor and a pleasure.
All right.
Fine. Well, what's your name?
Margaret.
Margaret. That's nice. Wholesome.
What's yours?
Scotch and soda. You meant my name. Well, you said what's yours, and anytime anybody says that to me, my name's Henry.
Oh, vodka Collins.
Oh, Scotch and soda, bartender. Say, you sure are pretty, Margaret.
Oh.
You an actress?
Me? No. What do you do?
Oh, I'm in the loan business. I've got 27 offices.
You really are very handsome, you know.
Oh, you're just saying that.
No, really.
Gee, I like you, Margaret. No fooling. I know you think that's a line, but I'm sincere. And I know people. You have to in my business. Size people up, human nature. I liked you right away.
No, you're just a lonely guy in town for a few days and out for a little fun.
Now, how did you know that?
You're here for the bowling conclave.
Well, how in the world... Oh, you saw my bag. Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Well, that's true, Margaret. I'm just here for 2 days. Well, say, I'd sure like to spend part of them with you.
You sure are a fast worker.
No, not really. It's just that... Show me the town, will you? I've got some money, and I'm willing to spend it. What do you say?
Well, you really are very sweet.
I'd sure like to show you. Why don't we get out of here? Go some nice, quiet place.
Well, I must be crazy.
I like you very much.
Isn't life fantastic?
Huh?
You want to come to my place for a drink? We can't leave here together, though.
Okay. Margaret?
And we have to be careful. I have neighbors. My reputation. You leave first. Take a cab and wait for me. I must be crazy.
Oh, where do I go?
2334 Division Street. Apartment 7. 2334
2334.
Division Street.
Division Street.
Apartment 7.
7.
Now wait for me. And don't be impatient. Go right there and don't tell anybody. Please?
Division Street, apartment 7. Hey there, taxi! Hey, what's the idea? Margaret, do you know these people?
That's quite a story you tell. Everything's on tape.
Every passionate word.
Margaret, you tricked me. Hey.
Henry Morganson, Springfield, Illinois.
What are you going to do with that picture and the tape?
I don't know yet. Sort of depends on you.
I'm a respectable man.
Respectable what?
I'm here for the bowling conclave. Well, you know how it is.
Henry Morganson, Springfield, Illinois. He's Peter Gunn. I knew I'd seen him before.
What is he, cops?
Lower than that. He's in business for himself.
A disgusting turn of events, Mr. Gunn. You've wasted everybody's evening. It's going to cost you.
Well, now, I don't think the evening is necessarily wasted. I came here to buy. Client of mine. He's willing to pay, but not forever. Wants to buy all the material you have on him. Can we negotiate?
I don't believe this.
Wait a minute. Who's the client?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that just now.
I think you can. Somebody pointed Emily out. He's still out there now. Who is he, Mr. Self-Employed?
Emily? Well, I thought your name was Margaret.
What's in a name?
Listen, this is serious, mister, and you better believe it. Now, who's your client?
Look, darling, maybe we can swap favors. You're much too young and beautiful to die.
Well, I hadn't planned on it.
Tell us who this guy is, and you can go on to do bigger and better things.
Buy my life with his, huh?
Giving you the best terms possible.
Hazel, I've got something important to tell you. A couple of my friends are watching outside this apartment.
He's lying.
They followed us both from the Bamboo Club.
I like you, Mr. Gunn. I even enjoyed my work tonight. But, doll, we're not going to ask you again.
Susie, you won't even have time to pack.
All right, Frank.
All right. This is it.
You shot my brother. You gotta get him to the hospital. He'll bleed.
It's up to you, fella. What about Sam Wallace?
But he's bleeding. Take him to a hospital.
You talk, we move.
But first, you gotta take him to a hospital.
I've got all night.
We did it. We did it.
What about the tapes? Where are they?
Avon Hotel. 3C.
Okay, let's go.
What'll they do to me?
You never know, doll. Isn't life fantastic?